Welcome back. Greetings and salutations, my fellow homebrewers. So this is the monthly beer tasting video where I taste a couple of beers, two right now, but I'll be adding a third one starting next month, that are a little higher on alcohol content. And I just want to see, does aging them really make that big a difference? Does it really help? So this one here is the wheat wine. I will post a link to the full recipe and video in the top corner of the screen. This one has been really good so far. This should be 3 months old now. The other beer that I'll do after this is 4 months old. So, you can see, I mean, it's pretty much, you know, your typical wheat beer. I wouldn't expect much to change. It'll become a little bit more clear, but it's not filtered, and I don't want it to be filtered, so that's pretty normal. It's got a nice head on it still. So the reason I smell it or do the sniff test is because you can tell when a beer needs to be aged, in my opinion. When you smell it, I don't know how to explain it, but there is a greenness, they call it, or like a underripe quality. It is getting pretty faint, so I think it is going away as it ages, but that's one of the reasons you'd want to age, is because beers with higher alcohol content will have this like green, we call it. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like a underripe fruit, like a green apple sort of, but not really. I know that doesn't help at all. I think you'll know it when you smell it and taste it, but oh man. I could be wrong. I mean, it's hard to remember, even if I look back at the video, like how this tasted prior to the prior month and to the prior month and to the prior month. I taste significantly more wheat in this than I have before. Totally different than any of the other beers I've made. Yeah, it's like a field of wheat. I mean, that's the first time I've noticed that flavor. Wow, it even on the finish, it's still there. Like, yeah, like you're eating a mouthful of wheat or something, you know. It's good. I like it. It's nice because I actually kind of like it better than barley. The problem with wheat is that it's sometimes hard to brew with. It gets real gummed up when you're trying to brew with it, so you really don't normally see a like 100% wheat beer. But wow. Hey, I mean, 9.4%. I'll tell you what. This does not drink like 9 1/4, you know, or 9.4% alcohol. You can't taste that. This would get you in trouble. And I know I've said it before, and I still haven't done it, but I mean, this would be fantastic with a little bit of like citrus, like an orange slice in it or something. It would just even it out, that little fruit orange flavor. Yeah, it's not like a Blue Moon wheat beer. It's more wheaty than like a Blue Moon for sure. It especially after it's aged for like 3 months, the wheat is really starting to come out. So that's pretty fascinating. This will be fun to see how it changes. So I will be back after I finish this, and we'll try the other higher alcohol beer that I'm aging. So I will be back in a minute. Boom. All right, guys. So here's the deal. I just recorded this whole second beer opening and drinking and tasting, and for some reason my camera just keeps shutting off. And so I got about enough recording to see me sitting down, and then it didn't record anything else. So let me just give you a summary. Flat. Watered down. If you recall, if you've been watching some of my other videos for my tastings, some of this chocolate cherry stout, this oaked chocolate cherry stout, Some of them turned out overcarbonated. Some of them, like this one, are completely flat and watery down. And I really think that it all comes down to just it needed to be really thoroughly mixed, like stirred gently when I put in the priming sugar, both for the carbonation, but also like the flavors. Like somehow they separated and they, yeah. So if you make this, and I think you should, because actually it's a good beer when it's all mixed properly. Just make sure before you bottle it or whatever that you mix it gently, of course. We don't want to oxygenate it, but just mix it gently. It is a good beer. It's just unfortunate that some of, a portion of the bottles that I have are either undercarbonated and watered down or super carbonated. So anyway, sorry that I had to re-record this and just give you a summary, but yeah, there wasn't that much to say about this one this time. Make sure you hit the like button if you take a look at my channel. So if you like, the stuff that I'm putting out, they're helpful at all, you like home brewing, my all-day brew videos, hit the like button. It really helps me out. I'm a small channel, so every time I get a like, it really does help. And if you want to get notified every time I put out a new video, hit the subscribe button, and you will be notified each time I post a new video. So thanks for stopping by, and have a great day. And, as always, keep on brewing. Bye-bye.